Hi, my name is Isla and I'm a Psych PA. Let's have a conversation about convergence and divergence. So, mini lesson time. Imagine I give you a big concept like school. A more convergent thought process might start organizing the concepts in familiar categories. The brain is taking this huge concept and organizing it into recognizable categories that help make school make sense. Now let's think of the same word and think divergently. School, learning, curiosity. Why do we separate kids by age? Could learning happen outside? What if students taught each other? Does everyone else learn better sitting down? Music helps me remember things. Could multiplication be taught through a song? Wait, could you teach emotional regulation through music too? We started with school, and somehow we ended up designing a completely different way to teach emotional regulation. That is divergent thinking. One thought creates another connection, which creates another connection, which opens another possibility. And notice something important. Neither person needed to have ADHD, nor autistic spectrum disorder, nor dyslexia, nor mental health diagnoses, because we're talking about a style of thinking. Now let's flip it. Someone with ADHD could hear school and immediately generate 15 different associations and possibilities. Another person with ADHD might organize school into very concrete, familiar categories. Same diagnoses, different cognitive processing. That's why a diagnosis alone cannot tell you whether someone is a convergent or divergent thinker. Convergent and divergent thinking describes how someone approaches information, ideas, problems, and possibilities. So, you can be neuroatypical without necessarily being a particularly divergent thinker, and you can be neurotypical and have incredible divergent thinking. You can also be both a convergent and divergent thinker. Maybe your brain generates 15 wildly different possibilities, and you're fantastic at organizing those possibilities and choosing one that actually works. Having autistic spectrum disorder, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, dyslexia, an intellectual disability, a learning disability, or a mental health diagnosis does not automatically tell me how you think. A diagnosis gives us information about a condition. It does not give us a complete map to someone's mind.